What's going on, everybody? On YouTube, Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Coming back to you with another video on a sunny day, getting ready to go out for a beautiful walk. And in today's short video, I wanted to share with you 5 things to do if you're currently maybe just getting started flipping items from eBay to Amazon, or you're already flipping items from eBay to Amazon. Now, some of these are going to apply as well if you're doing traditional online arbitrage or even wholesale, but these are 5 tips that have really helped me in my eBay to Amazon business. And they've helped me from going from just a couple thousand a month 18 months ago, and I was thrifting. I was doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 a month thrifting, driving all over town, Facebook Marketplace, garage sales, which they're all great, to now I'm like 95% eBay to Amazon flips. What does that mean? I buy items on eBay.com and I have a team of virtual assistants. We source everything, it shows up to my house, we box it all up, and we ship it out to Amazon FBA. So if you're ready to rock and roll right now, smash that like button and let's get into some fun. Tip number 1, if you're gonna flip items from eBay to Amazon, this is crucial. Do this before you even start. Now, I made the mistake of actually not doing this before I started, and it probably cost me $500, $600, like bottom line. Become tax exempt on eBay. So what that essentially means is you can go to eBay and you could submit a sales tax form that you're exempt because you're a reseller, and you won't have to pay that sales tax. So here in Connecticut, it is 6.35%. So if I buy a $100 item, it's going to come to $106.35. That's an actual $6.35 that I would have to pay because I wasn't tax exempt. Become tax exempt. I've created a shortcut URL for you. Go to rakeandprofit.com/tax, and that'll send you over to the eBay website where it'll share with you step by step how to become tax exempt for your specific state. I can't say this enough. Become tax exempt. And I'd like to know in the comments below, are you tax exempt on eBay? Because this could make the difference between a deal that's on the fence. It's maybe not that profitable. Maybe it's only sitting around 25% ROI, but by you being tax exempt, you hit your 30% target and you could turn that into a purchase. A lot of people aren't tax exempt. So let me know down below. And big shout out to Kevin. I saw Kevin dropping a comment. What's going on? Armand, good to see you. If you guys can hear me okay and you can see me, let me know in the comments, show some love. So number 1, become tax exempt. And by the way, guys, over the last 18 months, I went from a couple thousand a month to now I'm over $52,000 in the last 30 days with about a 25% profit margin. Amanda, yes. Amanda says, Steve, I'm finally tax exempt. You in the game now, girl. Josie, what's going on? Good to see ya. I've been tax exempt for 4 years. Heck yeah. Brenda, hello. Mark says, I'm not. Cheryl Miller from Daily Refinement Group said it isn't worth it. Well, she's 100% wrong if you're flipping items from eBay to Amazon. Because if you're buying items on eBay, you're paying that sales tax. Daily Refinements Group is fantastic, but they don't, at least from what I understand, they don't teach Amazon, at least on the level that I'm teaching it. Maybe they teach a little bit of it, but they're more on the buying side. So if you're selling on eBay, then you don't really need to become tax exempt. But if you're buying on eBay, that's when you could save the sales tax. Okay, so very important, okay? Number 2, build a leads list. If you are gonna flip items from eBay to Amazon, you're gonna wanna build a leads list. And I'll give you guys a couple quick tips to do this, okay? Number 1, go to eBay, put in a little filter, choose your category. Maybe you want to filter electronics that are selling between $60 to $80. So now you'll identify on eBay items that are selling between $60 and $80. Then go look them up on Amazon and you'll see that they're probably selling for maybe $100, $120, $130. Build a spreadsheet with all those items, those titles, and then create an eBay URL shortcut. So when you click it, it'll bring you right into that item on eBay. Filter it lowest price first, buy it now, and then you or your VAs could go in and check in every single day. That's a great tip right there. Build your leads list, okay? And then from your leads list, you want to build your replens list. Does anybody know the difference between a leads list and a replens list? They're two different things, but they're almost one of the same. So essentially what the difference is between a lead and a replen, a lead is an item that you've got your eye on. You want to find that deal. You want to source that deal. You know there's money to be made if you could find it at the right price, but you've never sold it before. That's a lead. So again, maybe you go to eBay, you find some electronics that are selling for 80 bucks. You identify you want to pay 40 on eBay. Boom, it's on your spreadsheet. It's a lead and you look for it every single day. That's a lead. A replen is an item that you have sold before. You have concrete data on it. You know how long it took to sell. You know you could purchase it at a specific price. You're confident you could win the buy box. This is an item you've sold. You have data. Not only can you peek into Keepa, but you have real life concrete data that is letting you know, hey, I could sell this item. I've sold it before and I could sell it again, which gives you so much more confidence when you're buying items to flip. So you want to build a replens list. Follow the same thing that I had taught for the leads list. Build a spreadsheet, shortcut URL directly to it. Okay, so when you click it, it'll bring you right to that, season 5 DVD. You can find the lowest one. If it hits that number or that metric on your spreadsheet, you pick it up, you flip it on Amazon FBA. Now there's more sophisticated ways to do this. And I'm actually building out a software right now that's gonna help make this way easier. It's actually already built. My team is using it, but you can manually do this inside of a spreadsheet 100% free. It just takes a little bit of time. So number one, get tax exempt. I can't say it enough. Go to rakeandprofit.com/tax. That'll redirect you to eBay so you can get tax exempt. Number two, build your leads list. And like Amanda's saying, use SellerAmp to help create your leads list. There's a Google integration where you can just automatically add items onto your leads list. Then from your leads list, build your replens list. Number four, and this is a big tip, if you're gonna start flipping items from eBay to Amazon, a lot of times newer sellers will get so excited and they'll be like, I wanna flip DVDs, I wanna flip books and electronics and tools and kitchen items and home items and vinyl. I wanna flip that cassette tape. I wanna flip that DVD player, right? I wanna flip used, I wanna flip new. I'm gonna flip it all. The truth is you're gonna make mistakes when you start flipping from eBay to Amazon. Matter of fact, anything you do on Amazon. So niche down. I started with DVDs. That's what I did. Well, I started with books and then I went to DVDs. And now over the last 3 months, for anyone who's in my masterclass or mentorship, I'll link that up down below. I've been talking a lot about other categories and branching out. That's what's really helped me to get to the 52, almost 53K a month mark. Goals to get to 750,000 in sales by the end of the year. I'm at like 420, 12-month average, so I'm a little bit off right now, but the point I'm trying to make is start slow. Start with a single niche and then build from there. Don't go freaking nuts and jump into a million different categories like printers and CD players and electronics and tools and, don't spend a bunch of money getting ungated in a million categories. Save your money, master a category. I mastered DVDs. I'm not very smart with a lot of things, but I'll tell you right now, I know how to flip a DVD from eBay to Amazon. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of mistakes I make. There's a lot of challenges and issues that I go through, but I know how to flip a DVD, right? And now I'm learning about electronics, tools, and a bunch of different other categories as well. And I'm gonna answer questions, guys, in about 30 seconds. The last tip I wanna share is once you become tax exempt, you're building your leads list, you're building your replens list, you're starting with a niche, you're manually building your leads and you're replenishing your inventory and you're sourcing, maybe you're using FlipMine, whatever. The last piece of the puzzle, this is the most challenging part. This is gonna push you. This is gonna move you outside your comfort zone, but this is the game changer. Get yourself a virtual assistant. I can't say it enough. Once you master sourcing, at least you master a niche. You learn how to build your leads list, your replens list, you become tax exempt. Maybe you're a part of my eBay to Amazon Masterclass. Once you feel comfortable and you know what you're doing, and that takes some time, let's be honest, take some time. Get yourself a virtual assistant, because what a virtual assistant will be able to do is leverage your time. They'll be able to amplify your results because maybe you only have a couple hours a day to source. Imagine if you had a virtual assistant for $2 to $3 an hour, at $2 to $3 an hour, sourcing for you 8 to 10 hours a day. That's what I've got, and that's how I've been able to you know, source thousands of items every month for, I mean, almost the last, I don't know, at least the last 8 to 12 months, my team's been sourcing over 1,000 items a month. I share this all the time in my program and in my Facebook groups and whatnot. Again, if you guys aren't part of my Facebook groups or my program, check it out, because if you think that, you know how to flip from eBay to Amazon, I could promise you there's levels to it. It goes deep. There's a lot to know. You could certainly get started using FlipMine. You could certainly get started just manually, you know, using a replens list and a leads list. But I tell you right now, there's a lot to know and there's a lot of opportunities to grow. But get yourself a virtual assistant. I recommend Onlinejobs.PH. Go put out a job post, find yourself a virtual assistant, get them linked up with all your softwares, give them user permissions to Amazon, give them access to your leads list, your replens list. But yeah, my team, they sourced $30,000 worth of products last month. $30,000 they spent, and they do everything. They build my leads list, they build my replens list, they source, they purchase, they'll pay. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? And it's been a journey, but those are the 5 ticks. 5 ticks. I'm about to get some ticks going on this hike in a few minutes, right? In Connecticut, the ticks are out. The 5 tips: get tax exempt, build a leads list, build a replens list, start with what you know. And I want to know right now in the comments, what do you guys know? What categories are you most comfortable with? Is it books? Is it DVDs? Is it CDs? Is it electronics, right? What do you know? What are you an expert in? What do you feel comfortable with? For me, I started with books, and books are a great opportunity, but to be honest, books kind of started pissing me off after a while, sourcing books from eBay to Amazon. I'm not going to go too much into it now. If you're interested, I'll make another video about why I don't really flip a lot of books from eBay to Amazon now. I love books, like going to thrift stores and garage sales, but I've been getting turned off a bit doing eBay to Amazon with books, probably just because of like the textbook restrictions and like the lawsuits going around with OZ Law, whatever the heck they're called. But what do you know? Someone said toys. Someone said, hey, dad. Hey, son. Josie, novels, toys. Toys, huge opportunity to flip toys from eBay to Amazon. Board games, amazing. Amazing. I actually just picked up a Donald Trump board game yesterday. Those board games, they flip for a lot. And I'll give you a quick little tip right now. The Donald Trump board games, they always go crazy during Q4 for some reason or another. I don't know why, right? We're not going to get political here, but for some reason, man, that it's like a penny. It's like a penny stock that shoots up every Christmas. So I popped on this one for 40. It's going for like 75 now. It's not that profitable now, but that'll go for 120 easily during Christmas time. So little gold nugget for a couple of you guys there. All right, Mark says, I'm having trouble printing from Amazon. I have it set to 89% each time. Otherwise, it tries to print 2 pages. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. That's a good thing to maybe post in our Facebook group and send a picture of, because I don't know what printer you're using. I don't know what you're doing. So unfortunately, it's one of those things, man. You're going to have to post a screenshot in our community. Josie says, what do you think about shipping from Amazon? Shipping from your Amazon to sell on your eBay. I've started doing that. So you're saying Amazon to eBay? I wouldn't. I mean, that's like multi-channel fulfillment. I don't really have much experience doing that, but my items flip really fast on Amazon, and I just like to keep my business, simple, right? Keep it simple, stupid, right? That's the acronym I like to follow. So I'm not doing eBay right now. I'm just, I'm flipping on Amazon, and that's it. We buy our stuff off eBay. My VAs do. Yesterday, actually last night, I was actually talking to Amanda, who's in the comments. I spent $1,000 last night in less than an hour. I actually spent 800 and I don't know. I sent Amanda what I bought. It was like $848 on 2 items. So I paid, what does that come to, like $440 per item? Gonna flip each item for about $750 each. So I think it'll make like $160 each. Pretty cool. But I've been getting into high-ticket eBay to Amazon flips, which isn't for beginners. 100% do not do it if you're a beginner. I've been doing this again 18 months. eBay to Amazon, I'm getting more comfortable. I'm really learning to really master Keepa and IP complaints and counterfeits. And, obviously I've been building up my capital. Again, not to impress anybody, but just to impress upon you, the more you do this, the longer you do it, you're going to build up your capital reserves. In the beginning, you're not going to really want to be able to do that. How is Vinny doing? Your video started my love for reselling. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Vinny's doing good. He's hustling. He's still doing the toys. I'm trying to get his ass on Amazon, but he just doesn't want to. He's all about the eBay. So let's see. I was 12 when you sent me the reselling handbook for free. You helped me to scale to 300 bucks in revenue. Heck yeah, that's how we doing it. I remember. Proud of you, brother. Keep up the good work. Starting off selling my personal clothing I no longer wear, transitioning to books and DVDs. Awesome. Quick little tip to get ungated in DVDs. Go to christianbook.com, buy 10 DVDs, find the cheapest ones possible, get on their email and their text list. Sometimes they'll have 99-cent discount days where you could buy 10 DVDs for 10 bucks. Use that to get ungated for 10 bucks. And just throw it away or sell it on eBay or whatever, because it's probably not gonna be worth selling on Amazon, but that's an easy way to be able to get ungated. Can't wait to scale to 1K per month. I'm full hustling now. That's awesome. Proud of you. I was an everything seller and you helped me niche down to books, and now I am niching down even more. Get into those DVDs though. I'll tell you right now, DVDs, a lot of money in DVDs right now. And CDs. I bought a CD for $38. Or some Elton John CD for 38 bucks, flipped it for $102 2 days ago. And the only reason I remember that is because I typically don't have ROI and profit margins that high. And I was like, damn. And I did some research and I was like, man, my team, they did that. I didn't even source that, which is really cool. Yeah, you could definitely scale to 1K a month. It's just a matter of, you have to source more. You got to buy more. And that's what I like about eBay to Amazon is there's so many items to source. At any time, any day, could be freaking Christmas, right? Everything's closed. I could be the guy sourcing on eBay, right? Actually, that's a good idea because everyone's going to be working, hanging with their family. No, don't go sourcing on Christmas. Do you mean by all the same DVD and Christian books or 10 different ones? You got to buy the same one, Michael. So say it's XYZ DVD, buy 10 of them. Christianbook.com will send you an invoice in the shipment. Send that to Amazon and bada bing, bada boom, you're ungated and the profits are coming soon. What's going on, Swamp Picker? So that's all I got for you guys today. Again, just a recap because I got to get going. I'm trying to get on this hike because I'm freaking, man, I am just, I don't want to be negative, but man, I have been just gaining so much weight. Look at me. I'm like a little freaking Cabbage Patch Kid. Like, man, I'm struggling. So I'm trying to get out there, guys. Business is good, but, been gaining a lot of weight, just struggling with, obviously I made that video a couple weeks back, some mental health stuff. So trying to get outside, trying to not to work too much, trying to enjoy myself, lose some weight. It's getting warm outside, so I'm excited to get out there. But again, before I get outside on this hike, the 5 tips. Number 1, get tax exempt. Go to rakeandprofit.com/tax. Number 2, build your leads list. Number 3, build your replens list. So when your leads sell, put them on your replens list, okay? And if you've sold anything on Amazon before, turn that into a replens list, add them to your spreadsheet, create a shortcut URL, and bada bing, bada boom, the profits are coming soon. Number 4, start sourcing items from eBay to Amazon in a single niche, maybe books, maybe DVDs, maybe CDs, right? And number 5, hire a virtual assistant once you learn the game. It takes time. You don't want to hire a VA off the bat because if you don't know what the heck you're doing, you're going to hire a VA, you're going to waste a bunch of money, and they're going to buy a bunch of stupid stuff, and you're going to make a ton of mistakes and probably get your account banned. So if you're in the masterclass, go through the masterclass in full, take it slow, apply. There's a link down below if you want to become a student of mine and join the class. We have over 1,000 people in there. We got a good community. Start there or start on your own. Take it slow. Don't go too quickly. Don't jump into a million different niches. Get tax exempt. And I'm here to be able to help you guys. So with that being said, much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.